Оп, всем здорово. Мгм. Ой, нифига, тут эти ачивки есть.
Можно найти приложение типа для распевки?
Это распевки?
Да, я уже его на концерт собираю.
Я не знаю приложение для распевки, я занимался только с приложением, которое слух тренирует.
Вот это вот так все.
Ну, ты нажимаешь тренировка слуха, и там первое попавшееся это оно. Куда ты это платье одеваешь?
На концерт. Давай, ты на басу.
Классно. На джинсы, на черную кофту, вообще красота.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Офигеть,
And in the
Ира.
basement of that cabin,
Тут, короче, в игре просто интерактивный задний фон. Да ты не смешно, не хихик. Типа на компе оно просто есть, а здесь типа оно реагирует на твои движения, типа.
Чего? А на компе такое есть?
На компе такого нет.
Охренеть. 3D-шно типа?
Оно типа 2D, оно реагирует. Ну, по-моему, оно на курсор реагирует, но я что-то на это внимание не обращал.
you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put... Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done.
На тебя все рассчитывают. Читать или не читать, интересно. А какие-нибудь доказательства у тебя имеются?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin.
Ты все равно
Why would
уже
you
на
be
тропе,
here
которая
if
ведет
it
к
weren't to
избушке.
complete a
Оказался бы
very
ты
important
на ней,
task?
если бы тебе не
You've made
суждено
it this
было
far,
выполнить важную
you might as well
задачу.
reach the end of your journey.
Ты проделал большой путь, так почему не пройти его до самого конца? Прямо этот... Шоушенка какой-то.
While I appreciate the mental exercise we are running up against, nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this. Causality doesn't matter here.
Если интересно, вот последовательность выборов вот в этих выборах.
If the princess leaves the cabin,
То есть я, например, сейчас что-то выбираю, у меня какие-то выборы исчезнут и пути откроются, или все будет нормально?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Slay her.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Увы, но это ты
I have
меня
to say,
сюда
I'm
отправил.
surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you...
Так, надо сохраниться.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be
Развернуться и уйти. Не, давай вот это.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily...
Параллакс. Что такое параллакс? Интересно. Пропуск. Пропуск.
Я вообще могла бы на вокал тут пойти, но, во-первых, там классуха моя ведет это. А еще, мне кажется, там не учат вокал.
Я бы на своем месте сходил, один раз просто посмотрел, попробовал.
Оно еще типа во время тренировок по волейболу, и, ну там прям очень много детей выходит. Иногда. Я не думаю, что там каждому это разжевывают все. Типа, ну вот убрать какой-то. И разжевывают. У вас в этом, ну как, что было?
Индивидуально, то есть я прихожу, она чисто со мной работает. Я косячу, она сразу мне говорит, ты тут косячишь, ты тут правильно делаешь. Это вообще классно.
Бесплатно было?
Это было
Вы завтра умогаете,
бесплатно,
да?
да,
Почему? Ты же платил.
бесплатно, но благотворительность была.
Про музыкальную школу.
Мгм.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her.
Сколько он?
See how that turns out for all of us.
Я не знаю, завтра
You make your
утром
way
ему
up to the
напишу, во
stormy
сколько он
heart of
дома
the
будет.
cabin. You'll find the princess within.
У меня завтра планов много.
Бать, классно. Я кайфую с этого. А?
Сколько мы едем завтра?
А я не знаю, я с утра ему напишу, во сколько он там будет. Днем, вечером он будет, фиг его знает.
Это который за 3000 или какой?
Это который за 14.
Окей. Всё,
Наши
мы
подписчики вообще не понимают, о чем речь идет. Я типа запись идет. Чё?
сегодня были в Думе, смотрели с Олей комп за 1800.
А, это, там корпус, наверное, был просто.
Не знаю, среди компов стоял.
Ну да, там
We're not
просто
gonna go through
корпусная
this,
каста.
right?
Ну да, вообще
She's a
рядом
princess.
будет
We're
сидеть.
supposed to
Ну
save
да. Это уже
princesses,
компы
not
играли.
slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking
You know.
about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only blade is your implement. You'll need it.
Взять клинок или не взять? Давай сохранимся. Как мне вот интересно уши сохранятся? Тут нельзя ведь и дерево сохраняться, да? То есть я сохранюсь, к примеру, на второй страничке. Давай так спустимся. Я типа эту игру пару раз уже проходил, просто не все видел.
Revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, her voice softly
Hello?
is hypnotizing. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Там папа этих рыбок шоколадных купил. Будешь пробовать?
How many times
Чуть-чуть
do I have to
попозже, я
tell
уже
you how
наелся просто
dangerous
бутербродов.
letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Rescuer. Rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the... She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end. You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Huge mistake.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door... Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with... I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay. You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have... Easier for who? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you...
У меня нет выбора.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the prick. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy... She didn't so much as utter a sound. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body... Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just watch me.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it! Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade! Move the blade!
Двигай клинком.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until... For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every...
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before...
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny everything goes dark, and you die.